Everybody's alive, except the tree.
We are in Clearwater tonight. I'm Allison Morrow.
Hi, I'm Allison Morrow.
I'm Allison Morrow.
And I've gone to a lot of places.
On St. Pete Beach, Allison Morrow.
And now with my former Force Recon Marine husband, I'm going off-grid-ish.
Cool. We are going to cut down our first wild Christmas tree in the National Forest area near our new house. We have about an hour of sunlight left, so we're highly optimistic about how quickly we're going to find the perfect tree. Of course, Lynn is having Clark Griswold vibes right now. We do have a very high ceiling at this point, but I don't know if we have the sunlight to chase down that perfect of a tree.
Unlike Clark Griswold, I'm making sure to bring the saw with me. Russ, get the saw. I didn't have the saw, Dad. I thought you had the saw.
Basically, wherever you live too, if you're in the United States, you can purchase a Forest Service Christmas tree permit. It costs $5 for us. I'm assuming it probably is similar other places, but considering we've been paying about $70 for a Christmas tree the last couple of years, we're excited to pay this more in calories and adventure than George Washington's, if you know what I mean.
I saw a nice looking one down here. You could always do that guy. Looks pretty full.
I think that's like a 17-foot tree.
Well, yeah, no, but see where it kind of like it looking a little thin and dead towards the bottom there? Probably about 5 feet up where the light bark starts.
Okay, so you're actually serious about this tree.
Kinda.
Lord.
I actually really like that tree. Like, so what's gonna end up having to happen is, like, when we find the tree, like, we're not necessarily gonna find one the height. Like, we may have to, maybe a taller tree, but we're only gonna cut, like, does that make sense?
What about that one? See, there's one straight, kind of that way. What is that? Either that's Lynn's fingerprints or a freaking biggest Sasquatch I've ever seen that we're about to run into. Woo! Ooh, got a little snow down the back of my neck. Ooh. Not so easy to shoot video and walk in the woods in the snow. Just got kissed in the face by a tree branch.
How about that guy?
That is a pretty tree.
Well, you just let me know. So I was looking at this one or I was looking at that one. Obviously that one will have to shorten up.
Okay, well, we've chosen this tree. It's been, what, like not even 30 minutes, so just still efficient as a city person living in the country with the privileges and benefits of that lifestyle too. And this is the beauty behind me here. The Westover family Christmas tree, first wild kill. And Lynn is gonna start her up. Definitely hope we got the map right and we're on legal property right now.
I'm gonna try to get the tree to fall that way because that's downhill, and that way we can drag it downhill.
Here we go. Moment of truth. Tree's coming down. Thank you, tree, for giving our family the best Christmas we could ever ask for and sacrificing your life. Everybody's alive except the tree.
I'll just angle her down and probably take her straight that way.
Believe it or not, actually, very environmentally friendly and sustainable to cut down your own Christmas tree, even though you are taking part of the forest with you. But number one issue we're having in Washington is wildfires are getting more intense and more common, and actually clearing out forests which have grown overly dense because we've been fighting fires for the last 100 years. Clearing them out actually helps the forests not suffer the intensity of fires that we've seen, so you can check that off your list. And then it's a renewable resource, and get to spend some time in nature. So we're grateful for the opportunity and the tree.
So total, from tip to tail of where the boughs start, 13 feet 9 inches. We're not going to use all that, but because we're going to probably cut like this guy right there.
That's the star.
Well, yeah, we're gonna see how much distance there is there, so probably gonna cut it down a little bit.
It does smell very good. I have a lot of friends that are on dating apps, and I will say most of the things that they look for are totally irrelevant. What they should be looking for is someone who's gonna cut down their Christmas tree in the wild for them and drag it like 2 football fields to the car, because that's a real man. How heavy is it?
It's not light. All right, Allie, you wanna go get the Jeep?
So drive it to the tree, you just throw it right on top. Do you have the keys?
I thought I had the keys.
On the directions we're going to get your Christmas tree is like, make sure your car has gas in it. We are on, the gas light is on in the Jeep. And then it's like, don't get stuck in the wilderness in your car. And if you do, you better have bottled water and like your keys at least, so that you can turn the car on and keep the heat going. But we have no keys, so.
Maybe they're in the Jeep. I hope they're in the Jeep.
Okay, well, I guess we gotta go find out if we're gonna be sleeping here in the woods tonight, which I'm sure the tree is like, karma, bitch. Moment of truth, folks. Moment of truth.
Yeah, I left them in here.
Woo!
I think I left them in here just in case somebody had to move it when they drove by.
Right, always thinking ahead. No sweeter sound have I ever heard than the turning on of this Jeep.
Here's the permit. So we are in November. So once you cut your tree down, you have to attach the permit, the tag that you purchased to be able to cut the tree. So the instructions are right on there. Got to follow the district cutting guidelines. So that's one of the things we did before we left, is we did a really good map study of where we could go to cut this tree. And then you got to attach the permit to the tree, and it's got to be visible while in transit. Punch out date and year tree was removed, and it's non-refundable.
It's actually kind of similar to hunting. I'm pretty sure that when you hunt here, you have to tag the animal just like that. So, yeah, this is my first live kill as a hunter. That is one big tree.
Yep.
But it's pretty and smells so good.
I wonder how many Scrooges we're gonna have give us a hard time when they see that we cut down our own Christmas tree.
I do get vegans commenting on my videos a lot. I really hope that even they are gonna be okay with this video. If you give $5 to the Forest Service to cut down your Christmas tree, guess what it incentivizes the Forest Service to do? That's right, protect trees in forested areas and not sell them as developed land. So that is another reason to feel like you are supporting your local natural resources. Hoping that this sign right here didn't once say like private property, no trespassing, and hopefully it definitely didn't say no cutting down your Christmas tree here. We did it before the sun totally disappeared, so all right, goals, life goals, we did it. One thing I would do next time, which you should consider, is bringing those crampons, or the things you can put on the bottom of your shoes that either have like wire or spikes on them so that you don't slip, because it would have been, I have a pair and I didn't put them on my boots and I was slipping all over the place. So just a thought if you decide to take this adventure. Oh my God, honey. Okay, well that's not fitting in the house, so we are gonna take off a couple more feet.
So it's not gonna fit in the house, not because we can't get it through the door or that the ceiling isn't high enough. That's not the issue. It's sitting at 14 feet right now. But it's wide at the bottom. So we're gonna knock off another row, I think, of branches off the bottom and see if that narrows it up a little bit. I'm stoked. Let's do this. This thing's gonna look rad in the house. It'll be by far the biggest Christmas tree we've ever had.
Our Christmas tree bucket that the tree is gonna go in was the turkey bucket yesterday because it's where Lynn put the brine and soaked the turkey for 24 hours. So this is what it means to reuse and recycle. Wait, what is the first one?
Reduce.
Reduce, reuse, and recycle. Because now our Christmas tree is gonna smell like Thanksgiving. It fits. Sort of.
Look, honey, there's still snow on the limb.
That's a fresh tree. Snow still on it. Fresh. Ready?
Is it yellow?
That's real snow. It's not yellow. It was gonna be a little tough to get into the kitchen, so we're trimming the branches a little bit.
Oh, Christmas tree, oh, Christmas tree.
Wow.
I don't know the rest of the words. Merry Christmas. See you next time.